Hello everybody, welcome to Life at Sunny Lee with Kathy Jarvis, and it has been another busy week. Not so much on the home front as in town. We've had some problems with the apartment, clogs being drains being clogged up, garbage disposal's not working, dishwasher having problems. So it's been a lot. He's been spending a lot of time at the apartments, working on those, meeting with repairmen and plumbers, and mowing the grass there, and just doing a lot of the maintenance that has to be done on apartments buildings at times. It seems like when one thing goes, a lot of things happen at the same time. So it's been one of those type of weeks. So I've had a lot of time at the house to work. Friday I had some 25 strawberry plants that had arrived in the mail earlier that week. It was raining, but between raindrops and rainstorms and showers, I did manage to get out there and plant those. They've been in the house just a little too long maybe. Had to get outside. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They had already broke dormancy, so I had to wait until it was halfway pretty to take them out. So they're out. I planted them with the asparagus. I have asparagus on one half the bed and the strawberries on the other half. In the past, I put tomatoes on that half. And last year, I ran into a problem with that. I planted the small tomatoes in there, and that was a mistake because it was hard to tell the small tomatoes. I'm talking about the really small ones. It was hard to tell from the small tomatoes and the red berries on the asparagus. And one's poisonous, and the other one's not. So if I wanted to harvest the tomatoes, I had to follow the vine all the way around to make sure that it was tomato vine and not part of the asparagus plant. So I decided to eliminate that problem this year. I'm not even going to put tomatoes there, even the big ones, because even big ones sometimes have small, not that small, but they have small tomatoes. Anyway, I decided that since strawberries and asparagus are good companion plants, and I did not have the raised bed that I originally was going to put the strawberries in, and not got that put together or the ground leveled for it, and the in-ground bed did much better than I thought. I thought they were mostly dead, but they all came back. So that's where I was going to put the metal bed, but since they were all there, I had to come up with a different plan. One thing about being a gardener, you have to be flexible. So I got the 25 plants in, and they're doing fine. Checked on them yesterday. They were doing wonderful. They're getting rain today, so don't have to water them. Saturday we took the day off, basically. We went to see the movie John Wick Chapter 4. Very good movie. If you like adventure and action, lots of action. Poor John Wick should have been dead a long time ago. He got hit by a car, he fell off a building, he got hit by another car. I don't know how many bullets fired at him. The body count in the movie is quite high, just to let you know. And I've been a fan of his since The Matrix, so I was surprised that I had not seen any of the other John Wick movies before. Like I said, it was good, but a little unbelievable, but entertaining. And then afterwards we came home and fixed a pizza from scratch. We haven't done that for a very long time, so that was different. Sunday, we were planning on going to church. I had the feeling the night before that something was going to go on, so I did not write the check, which I usually do the night before. And I was right. The next morning, we woke up and the basement was flooded again. So we spent most of the day pumping out the basement, missed the church. I did have the time, since he was working in the basement, doing that, I had time to go out and clean all the cat crates. And we got 5 different crates right now, which we have cats in. We're taking care of like 11 cats right now, and I put them up at night because of the coyotes. And you have to clean those cages out. I have litter boxes in them, and so I had to take those out and dump them, clean them out really well, clean all the feed and water dishes out well, and put those back together, let them dry and put those back together so the cats could come in that night. So I got all that done, and then we went and we started installing the wire channels on the greenhouse, and that took us a while. It's not a hard thing to do, but the height of it, it's quite high. He's on a 10-foot ladder, and I'm holding the ladder, and he's at pretty near close to the top of the ladder just to reach the top of the greenhouse to put these wire channels in. And with that and running back and forth to town, taking care of the apartment, it's taken us from Monday till Wednesday to finish those. But we got those done. Now we're waiting for a nice, sunny, warm day without any wind to start putting the plastic over the top of the greenhouse. And then it will be done on the outside, and we'll just have to start working on the inside. I've got the metal box raised beds. I bought those already, so I have those ready. I just have to put them together and fill them up with dirt. Another thing that I did this week, since he was in town so much, I started putting pavers in small greenhouse, and I put the raised bed that I was originally for the strawberries, I put that into the small greenhouse. It's fairly flat. I didn't have to level anything out because he already leveled it for me earlier. So it was just a matter of putting it together, although I do have to take the wrench out and tighten up all the nuts, and I have to fill it with the dirt before I can start putting herbs in it. Okay, this is what it's looking like so far. Of course, I'm not done yet. I decided to put the raised bed in here, putting pavers around it, and we're pretty sure we're going to do with herbs this year in there, because there's kind of a scare going around about herbs and spices that you buy, saying that they've got high levels of lead in them or other poisonous chemicals in them. So we pretty much decided we're going to try to grow as many of our own as we can. We'll still use the bought ones, the ones that we can't grow, but we'll try our hand at growing more of our own. We've done it in the past, I just never saved enough for the whole winter. So we're going to try growing in that small greenhouse and seeing if we can overwinter some of them or keep them longer in the season. We're going to give that a try. So I got that done. Tuesday I potted up a bunch more of the pepper plants upstairs, and I top dressed the tomato plants that I put in solo cups. Now the top dress means basically when you put the plants in the soil cups, I plant them deep, but I also plant them low, so that as they grow up, I can put more dirt around them until they get to the top of the bow. Kind of like killing up a potato, only I'm doing this to the small tomato plants. Also, I removed all the lower branches and the suckers because I want them to have one main stem coming up for transplanting. So I took all those suckers off, and the very, very bottom leaves where I put the top dressing around, I took those off. And then I'm late on my petunias and my coleus plants, but I did start some of those, and I plan on trying to start some more this weekend. And not the petunias. So I got all the petunias planted, but I want to plant some more marigolds and cosmos plants. I want to get those started. My impatiens are doing fairly well. They did not germinate as well as I would like for them to, but they're doing well. Let's see. My tomatoes are doing excellent, actually. Some of them are almost 6 inches tall already. They really like the new grow light that I got this past year. It's the first year I've tried it. They are going crazy underneath that light, so I'm rotating them so that they spend so much time underneath that light, and then they spend a week under the not as bright light, just rotating the plants around so they all get a chance to be under this super, super bright light. And the other thing we did on Tuesday night was we went to the Purdue Club. Now, our county has a very active Purdue Club, and once a year they have an annual dinner and silent auction and a live auction. So we went to that, had a great time, met some neighbors that we did not even know were neighbors. They lived about half a mile away from us. We met them, sat at their table, and really we had a lot in common. They knew my parents, so that was good visiting with them. Another couple that we know sat with us, and another friend and his friend sat with us. So we had a table full of people that we actually knew and had a very good time talking with all of them, catching up with them. So that was good, very nice. Auction did really well. I think they said they earned over $3,000 between the two auctions, which was great. And the money is used for scholarships and stuff for the kids going to Purdue from our county. So it goes to a good cause. Wednesday we spent all day finishing the wire channels, putting those up, getting that done. Thursday we decided to check out the lawnmowers. We got the hand mower out and mowed around the pathway and a little bit in front, just make sure it was working. And then he tried to start the riding lawnmower, and it was just not having anything to do with it. It just would not turn over. It tried, it just couldn't do it. And so we decided just to leave it rest. We're going to probably have to charge the battery and see about putting some additive or something into the tank to see if we can get it to start. But we did take the little hand mower to town and mowed the grass at the apartment. And then our oldest son was coming down to have fingerprints done so he could get his temporary license for his work. And so we met him and had lunch at Poplar Street restaurant. Now, I've only eaten there maybe once or twice before. Food was very, very good, reasonably priced for the Thursday specials. The people were very, very friendly. We had a good time. And then he came down here and visited with us until about 8:30. And then he went home. So it was an enjoyable day. Didn't get any work done here at the house. Friday morning, he went back to town to meet the appliance guy about the dishwasher. Turned out the dishwasher is okay. The motor just frozen up, so they got it started. So that's one relief. But of course, there's other problems. The drain is clogged up again. So we're going to have to see what's clogging it up. And I guess another apartment has the same problem. So we tell them not to put grease down the drain, but I don't think they listen. Part of being landlords. Anyway, so today I'm basically cleaning house. It's pouring down rain outside, and blustery. It's last day of March and it's going out like a line. I just got through walking the dog and It was raining, very windy, kind of, it's not really cold outside, but there's a kind of chill to that wind. So I'll be working in the house the rest of the day. So I hope you have a good week. I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, dream big, follow that dream. Share, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.